you took your sweet time with that one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the what podcast were we again? Couch Convos. That's the name.
Fucking god!
That's the name.
This podcast is so shit. It's so horrible. Why are we doing this?
We fucking suck, man.
We do. You know what you should do?
Kill myself?
Just make like a highlighter every time we fuck up an intro.
You know, if I'd actually save up the raw files that we get, that would be a possibility.
I mean, gotta make YouTube fame somehow. Anyway, let's actually do the intro. Hi guys, welcome to Couch Convos.
Hi, welcome to Couch Convos. My name's Dylan. This is Alex. Alex, how have you been?
I've been good, Dylan. A little bit sick. Probably not the Rona, thankfully. Yeah. Probably, hopefully. But yeah, no, I've been good. How have you been?
I have been the exact same. I also have a massive cough, and I'm kind of worried that it is the Rona. But either I'm gonna get better or I'm gonna die, so it's a win-win.
You know what, Dylan? That's the way you look at everything in life.
Yep.
So Dylan, the first topic of today. God, every time, like every episode, we always refer to the fact that when we started this podcast, we decided on, or at least I decided, that we were gonna have a no Dylan talks politics rule. Because, like, okay, let me just break it down for the people at home, okay, if I may. Dylan is like genuinely the biggest centrist I know, but you just love shitting on everyone. Like, you are the ultimate centrist person. Because it doesn't matter who you are, Dylan will shit on you no matter what. And normally what this means when we're doing this podcast is because I am left-leaning, Dylan will be very right-leaning. But anyway, getting over that small hurdle, Dylan, Joe Biden was just recently announced the 46th president of the United States of America. How do we feel about that?
We demand a recount. We demand a recount. We demand a recount. Praise the Lord. Amen. Jesus Christ.
All right, Dylan, why don't you go play some fucking Rage Against the Machine and...
Hell yeah. That is still the funniest fucking thing.
It's so funny, like, just Trump supporters that play Rage Against the Machine and just not understanding anything. It's just like the funniest thing to me.
It's just like Born in the USA and whatnot. It's just comedy gold.
Wasn't it like a while back anyway? Like a bunch of boomers got angry at Rage Against the Machine because they finally found out which machine they were raging against.
Yeah. The American people are not renowned for their ability to perceive things and their intellectual capacity. So, get fucked. Have you taken notice that we shit on, like, literally every nation except our own? Like,
I mean, that's okay. The Americans will in turn shit on Denmark by thinking that socialism is, big, stupid, and also bad.
So, but socialism is communism, guys. God, I hate America.
God, Americans cringe.
Imagine being American. Ugh.
Could not be. No, but I don't know why, but like, at least like a lot of Europeans, they just, even though like, of course the U.S. election is going to affect them in some capacity. Yeah. But what I find really funny about like the U.S. election, I mean, we've already shown the fact that they have the two-party system, even though every time that was brought up, it's always been something bad.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that, like, not only is it a two-party system, but the presidential, like, the voting and everything, and, like, the tallying, it's all set up like a fucking horse race. Because like, a bunch of people, including myself, just follow, like, online, like, The Guardian or CNN or whatever, where you just see the map and like, come on, Wyoming, or, like, come on, Philadelphia, fucking turn blue, you cunt. Like, it's literally just a horse race, and I just love the fact that, like, one of the most central things for their political system hinges on something being yet another form of fucking media.
It's just a fucked up country. I had a talk about this with a dear friend of mine. At least she used to be a dear friend of mine, and it's just the way she worded her defense was that they always need to choose the lesser evil. Sometimes they manage, sometimes they don't. But I think the fact that your country and you people are just by what's the word, de facto?
Default?
Like, defaulting into the option of either there's a burning pile of shit or there's a pile of shit. Like, welcome to the rest of the world. We actually, like, start to look at our candidates and start voting for the ones that make sense. Granted, it doesn't always work, but, you know, we don't have this end result that America has every fucking time.
The thing is, like, I can't even get mad at, like, the American people, because it's just a system that they've been given. But I can't get mad at America in general, because they were warned. They were fucking warned, like, hey, don't do a two-party system. Like, actually have a good functioning political system, like most of the rest of the world, POG.
It's just that...
Like, we like, of course, we can sit around all day and say, like, oh, this political system's bad, oh, this political system's bad. But, like, the fact that, like, the entire thing, like, for at least from what I've seen on a lot of, you know, like, whatever, American TikToks or other media.
Cringe.
A lot of the people who voted for Biden just didn't want to vote for Trump and wanted to vote against Trump like that.
Yeah, see, here's the funny thing with that, because, like, usually I am heavily against the idea of voting for someone purely because you're against the other person. But this one time, with this one fucking pile of orange, I can actually allow it, but, like...
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think it's such a stupid idea to just vote against. But that's the thing. In America, that's just how it's built up. Like, I know in Denmark, and I'm sure it's like this in Finland as well, because we have near the same political system, we don't, like, have a big tally up, like, oh, this, and this. It's not, like, the biggest thing where, like, over a few days, you know, you'll see a map and it'll change the different... It's not like... It's like, they count up all the votes, and then they'll have, like, on the official, like, news network, they'll have, like, a thing of, oh, this region voted for this and this and this, and then we get these and these and these candidates for the, our equivalent of, I guess, the House of Representatives.
Yeah. That's kind of how it goes in Finland, too.
Because we don't, like, we never, like, need recounts. Because we're not just, like, intent on pulling each other's fucking eyes out like that.
It's just like, I complained to you in confidence of this last night, and I'm gonna just give the content-friendly version of this. But just the fact that, like, you're not voting for the well-being of your nation. You're purely voting, or yourself, you're voting for the sake of screwing someone else over. You're not thinking about yourself, you're not thinking about your nation, not your family, not your friends. You're just going, ooh, Biden bad, ooh, Trump bad, ooh. That's all you're doing, and you don't deserve human rights, is what I'm saying.
Okay, you said content friendly, and then you ended it with...
I needed to, like, get at least, like, that's the smallest thing I said out of my rant last night, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Well, that's not going in the video.
Oh, that is totally going in the fucking video. I'm the editor here. I will.
I'm gonna like watch. I'm gonna watch the fucking podcast once it comes out, and it's just gonna be like me fucking like stitched together was being like, I support Trump and also hate African Americans. Can you just put when I say that for the joke, can you just like put a disclaimer on the video saying Alex actually supports Black Americans and does not in fact support Trump?
Yeah, I'll just write there like it's Dylan who doesn't. That'll be good enough. I'll take the heat.
That's fair.
Yeah. How do we have viewers? Let's just switch topics.
Shout out to the viewers.
Shout out to the guys actually listening to this. What the fuck are you doing here? Look outside your window. It's a beautiful fucking day, I presume. And you're sitting here on your computer, or your phone, whatever, listening to two fucking retards talking to each other about American politics.
I mean, to be fair, right? It is like the coronavirus and, you know, pandemic and everything.
Oh yeah. Don't fucking keep listening. Don't go outside. Don't just.
The reason that we're getting views is just because everyone has not only the lockdown depression, but the seasonal depression is also soon kicking in.
Yeah, they have no other choice. Hi, viewers. Welcome aboard.
Hi, viewers.
Hi, nice to have you here.
Speaking of the people who give us our views, Dylan, actually, I have a story that I'd like to share. A few stories, perhaps.
Do tell while I slurp this water.
You want to tell me how that water tastes?
Like water.
Damn. Water really be tasting a lot. Okay, anyway. Okay. That was the dumbest joke I've ever made on this podcast. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Oh god. Okay, we're good. So, I want to give a shout out real quick before I begin the story because I'm going to be shitting on them. I won't say profusely, but I will be shitting on them. Shout out to my project group. Shout out. I think I got their permission to use their real names. But anyway, shout out to my project group. Recently, because I usually talk to them about my podcast or like our podcast.
Yeah.
And, you know, friends, we shit on each other and we make fun of everything and everything.
Yeah.
And I've always said, like, oh, one day I'm going to shit on you guys in the podcast. It's going to be hilarious, right? But until now, it's like, I haven't had, like, a story that would, like, reach the broader demographic. Like, I couldn't just tell the story and then have it be an entire thing in the podcast.
Yeah.
Without being like, okay, what the fuck? But I think I finally found it.
Let's hear it.
So, one of my very good friends in one of the project groups, her name is Emma.
Yeah.
Basically, we were having a project group meeting, and she wasn't feeling too well. Because, you know, everyone in this day and age has depression. And, you know, sometimes you just don't feel really well.
Yeah.
But essentially, she was, to make her feel a little bit better, some of our other friends gave her a, what's called a pickup. Like, it has like a chocolate bar and some cookie wafers.
Oh, I was thinking of a whole nother thing for the term pickup.
Yeah, you were thinking of drugs, weren't you?
Yeah.
Fucking... Okay. And a nectarine. That's what it's called, right? Nectarine?
Yeah, nectarine.
Yeah, nectarine.
God, I love nectarines.
Initially, she just refused everything. And, you know, time went on. We just did our project work. By the end of the day, we kept offering her this fucking nectarine. And at the point, she got so fed up that she fucking took the goddamn nectarine and just, like, violently bit into it, skin and all, in, like, a crowded fucking library in the middle of everything. And good God, I was, like, trying so hard not to just burst out in, like, wild laughter. But just, like, everyone around us was just looking at us because we were causing such a fucking fuss.
Can I just ask?
Yeah?
Like, your friend is not feeling too well here. And you're like, hey, do you want this nectarine? And she's like, no, thanks, my dude, I'm good. And, like, you're just, okay, cool. And then, like, 5 minutes later, you're like, hey, do you want this nectarine? Hey, do you want this nectarine? Hey, do you want this nectarine? Like... What was the thought process here, my dudes?
Well, okay, essentially, shout out Emma, first of all, of course. But one of the other people in the group, I hope I have permission to use the real names. I'll message them after this, and then you can replace them with some funnies I'll record later if not.
Yeah, I'll just use, like, Dave, and Dave.
Cool. one of the other people in my project group, her name's Nikki, and she is from Russian descent. So she has those babushka vibes where she'll always offer food when everyone's feeling down.
Is that racist?
No, not really. We've joked about it plenty. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good.
But it went to the point, like near the end of it, where we'd offer her she'd offer her the nectarine, and she'd like fucking throw it up in the air like a baseball and like hit it with her hand like a fucking bat, like back at us for the joke. It's just a very hostile, very violent environment.
Just go to the project foreman like, I don't appreciate this work environment. Oh my god. Oh, what the shit.
No, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. I can't get over the idea that you guys just constantly pester her with like, hey, do you want this nectarine? It's like, I'm surprised she didn't just smack it in your face or in the wall.
I mean, to be fair, Emma is like the she's the butch lesbian of our group.
The
like,
what?
Yeah, definitely. She's very strong. I'll just put it like that.
The butcher lesbian. What the fuck is a butcher lesbian?
No, the butch lesbian.
Oh, that
the
makes
butcher lesbian.
I was so fucking like, I was thinking, do I need to censor this? Is it what the fuck kind of term is it?
Can this be considered racist?
Oh god, I'm sorry. Keep going. Just being a fucktard.
Excuse me. That's basically that story anyway.
Ah.
But also, just gonna shout out Zainab and also shout out Alexander for watching the podcast. Appreciate you, love you.
Did you shout out yourself? No, wait, you're Alex.
No, there's another Alex in the group.
Okay, I would not put it past you to give a shout out to yourself.
Shout out me, guys. I'm sitting here doing this podcast. Shout out me. I'm like, bro. God, I'm so great, bro.
I mean, you watch the episodes. I edit them, and then I know where the funny parts is, so I skip in my own episode, and then
I watched them in full on my own channel.
I don't. I literally don't. Like, so like I have to edit it, so I listen through it anyway.
Yeah, true.
So by the time it goes on YouTube, I'll literally just skip to the few funny parts, and then I'll close the video. So technically,
you're not helping our recurring viewer count, Dylan.
I'm part of the problem.
You sack of shit.
Okay, I'm gonna throw in a funnier bone here. So like when I actually link this to my friends, and this is just a habit of mine, I just do this on every video. I give the funny part to them, and I tell them to watch that spot specifically. Which might be the reason we only have like 10 minutes of viewerships in general.
Oh my fucking god. Dylan, you're sabotaging us.
I just go into the highlight mode, like, haha, hey guys, this part is funny. Watch only the 5 minutes, the rest is kind of dull, lamau, and I don't even realize I'm doing
it.
I'm a good fucking co-host.
Hey, no shout out to Dylan. He's a piece of shit.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. That's like that's the most used adjective of me that anyone uses.
What, piece of shit?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what's actually the most the insult that I call you the most.
Probably piece of shit.
Is it?
I mean I don't know. I just hear that the most often because I'm a dick.
That's fair.
Uh,
I mean, in text I call you cuck often.
Yeah, cuck and ball.
Cuck.
Can I tell the fucking thing we had yesterday in our video call?
Oh dear. Okay, you know what? Go for it.
So I can't quite remember the specific topic, but as it happens with young people with hormones, it ended up in sex. The conversation, that is. and I said a
God,
funny,
you're making this sound so much worse.
I said a funny, which was basically like, haha, I get many of the sex guys. And Alex retorted by saying, no, you don't. And I said, silence, virgin. And that was very funny.
God, thanks for outing me as a virgin to the entire world, Dylan.
Hey, I asked your permission.
Wait, did you?
I did.
I don't even remember that.
It literally happened 2 seconds ago before I started this topic, my dude.
Oh, I didn't even know you were referring to that. I thought you meant the philosophy thing.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that too. But I was honestly just considering on asking, like, hey, is it okay if I call you a virgin right now? Because that would have been equally as funny. For anyone watching, this is the kind of piece of shit I am, and I don't know why I have friends. I don't deserve them.
Shout out to me for saving myself. I don't know. Okay, I can't even make money of this. Anyway, actually, you know what? Speaking of sex, Dylan.
Hell yeah.
I sent you a picture recently.
You sure did. I'm looking at it right now.
I'll just read it out for the people at home. You can put it on the screen or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's from a Facebook page. It's called Libertarian Guys with Asian Wives. And the text is as following. I've got 99 problems, but finding an attractive, loving, intelligent Asian woman with whom I have frequent, fulfilling sex is not one. And I like, the first time I saw it, I was just in tears laughing.
I hate the world.
It's just such a bizarre concept. Okay, we're going back into politics, obviously, but do you know what a libertarian is?
I mean, roughly.
For the people at home, basically people who don't like taxes, who don't like the government, but they love guns, and also basically they like the founding fathers, but they hate everything else about anything. That's the quick rundown. Obviously, I'm gonna have someone in the comments being like,
we don't have comments.
Shut up, okay? I can dream.
Hey guys, can you do us a favor and in this episode just write in the comments that we don't have comments?
Shout out to the people who comment.
Shout out to the people who comment.
Also, I just realized what fucking, like, the big topic that we missed.
Did we miss?
I'll just type it to you in Discord real quick.
I have no fucking clue what that means, but go for it, buddy. Go for it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's finish this topic real quick, too.
Okay. I fucking hate Facebook.
I do. No, I mean, you know, Facebook it's a nice way to connect with your friends, your grandma, I don't know, that dog you thought was funny on the internet 3 years ago. I don't know. But, like, Facebook groups are just some of the most weird, cringy things I've seen. I don't like using the word cringy unironically, but, like, okay, let's just take the focus away from Facebook, just in general, right? Just those, like, mail order wives are like, oh, here you can meet hot, Asian, intelligent women. Like, it's just baiting people who, like, don't know, like, hey, first of all, women are probably not attracted to you. That's why you're on here in the first place, right? Number two, you have some weird Asian fetish. For whatever reason. Number three, pay us money and we'll send you a... This is slavery. This is human trafficking.
You know, I have never actually understood the mail order bribe thing. Because,
I think, like, the thing about it is, it's a service for, like, okay, you know, it's a service for people in American, like, Western countries to get a wife, quotation marks. But in Asia, it's marketed as, hey, do you want to go live in this country? We'll set you up with a visa. You just have to marry this guy for, like, so and so long.
I think 3 or 5 years was the limit in America.
Yeah, exactly.
I just, man, it is a weird world we live in. Who the fuck would want to go to live in America?
Not me.
Neither would I. I would love to go hike through it, but you know, that country needs to calm the fuck down before I enter it.
I mean, you'll try to hike through it. You're either gonna get mauled by some kind of bear in California, or you're gonna get shot.
I mean, mauled by a bear in California, does that happen? Because isn't California like a tropical fucking city-state?
I'll remind you that the California state flag has a bear on it.
Yeah, but it's America. They can fucking have anything they want on them. I just thought it was just Californians being Californians.
Are there bears in California? Presently, the statewide black bear population is conservatively estimated to be between 30,000 and 40,000.
Yeah, that's fucking nothing. Also, it's black bears, Jesus.
Don't you do it. Don't, Dylan.
I was gonna say, we have to deal with Finnish brown bears over here, but as soon as you said that, I realized what kind of an... like, you gave me that platform right there. You brought the pedestal to me.
It's just, as soon as you mention anything black, the joke is coming, whether you like it or not.
Whether I know it myself or not.
Oh, wait, you said Finnish brown bears. Do you mean like grizzly bears?
Yeah, but they're kind of smaller than the Alaskan ones.
Okay.
But yeah, Finland has like a lot of these grizzly bears, brown bears, and they're a lot scarier than a fucking black bear, let me tell you.
Yeah, but Dylan, a bear is still fucking scary.
Well, yeah, but so is your fucking uncle when he's outside your door at 2
Okay.
a.m.
Dylan, I have a question, right?
Yeah.
So, someone, like, you're in America, and
Okay.
someone, like, pulls out a fucking gun on you, and you have nothing. They pull out a fucking gun on you, and say, give me all your fucking money right now. You're like, you fucking bitch. Back in fucking Finland, I have people pointing shotguns at me. You fucking loser.
Listen,
You're still gonna get fucking shot by a gun, Dylan.
Listen, first off, we have established that there is literally no limit to the lengths I will go to make a meme for myself.
That's true.
Second, at that point, my options are to just either fucking do the masterful baiting mover and get that guy off me, or I'm gonna die anyway, so, you know, might as well. Like... For all I fucking know, I'm dead anyway, so might as well fucking squeal over and be like, "Uvu, daddy," and see what happens. For all I know, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck," and walk away.
You're gonna try to fucking charm the bear?
I thought we were talking about a mugger right now.
Oh, okay, well, you know what? Mugger, bear. Okay. What in either case, what will you do? So you're gonna try to seduce the bear. What are you gonna do? Sorry, you're gonna try to seduce the mugger. What are you gonna do with the bear?
I mean, it's a black bear, so the official instruction is stand tall when it charges and actually just fight back, because it doesn't expect that. If it's a grizzly bear, drop down and pray to God and pretend you're dead, because most likely you're gonna be dead.
Isn't it just like find a hill and run down?
No, I mean, that's just when you have to run, because, you know, black bears and bears in general are fucking clumsy. But if you're on flat ground, which is a most likely case, or uphill, you're just fucked. So might as well just do as the instructions say. When you encounter a black bear, you're supposed to fight it, because they're tiny, and when you stand up, they don't actually stand taller than you. So
I'm still so worried that at some point you're gonna turn this joke around and we're gonna have to have a censor.
Listen. I know what I'm talking about. I've called a lot of
John Madden
in my time.
There it is. Do we have to censor that?
I don't know, actually. That was a really fucking weird.
You know what? Just for the sake of, like, keeping
image.
Image, let's just censor that one.
Yeah. I mean, how long has it been since I caused the censor? Usually it's you with the fucking Chinese.
I don't actually know when the last time you're censored for.
It's been like 3 or 4 episodes by now.
Has it really?
I mean, I think so. It wasn't last episode, because that was Halloween. It wasn't the 8th episode.
Okay.
I think it was when I was sniffing Clue.
Was it? Wait,
that was the 7th episode.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, here's the one I'm talking about. The topic that we...
Oh, yeah, because oh, fuck. I fucking hate that. God, fuck. Fuck. You dicko. I'm gonna go get myself more water. Fuck this.
No, Dylan, I can't do the podcast alone.
God fucking damn it.
Dylan.
I'm fucking got me some water. Fucking hate that meme. Oh my fucking... I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. I cannot describe to you how much I hate that meme.
I haven't even begun talking about it. You're always going around it.
I hate it. I've seen it so many times. Back in the fucking 2020, being posted unironically, and it was like, ooh, that's epic. And fuck. I hate it so much.
If you guys are wondering what Dylan's talking about, if you look in the background of our couch right now, you should be seeing a Mr. What the fuck's his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. And I have been pestering Dylan endlessly with edited pictures of Robert Downey Jr. doing this expression of that face.
Fucking hate it.
And Dylan has developed such a deep hatred for it that like yesterday, in the same call as we were talking about earlier, I went out of my way to crop out his face and his hand exclusively so I could bully Dylan into putting this into the episode.
This is the kind of shit that I have to live with, people. I just fucking hate that. I hate it.
It's so funny, dude.
I hate it so much. It's so cringe. Because, like, every time I see it nowadays, it's ironic. But it just gives me Vietnam flashbacks to 2010 when it wasn't ironic.
I'm stuff. I don't know about you, Dylan.
He's fucking posting it more on Discord. I will tear your head off your fucking shoulders. I swear to God. Fucking hate that image so fucking much. God fucking damn. Oh my God. You know what's gonna be fucking funny? Since I actually exploded on this, you know that now if we're ever gonna get comments, it's gonna be the fucking ASCII version of that bullshit, and I'm gonna officially resign. I'm gonna delete the channel at that point. God fucking damn it.
Guys, if you ever want us to delete our channel, just put the us version of I'm Stuff.
God, fuck.
Oh my God.
I hate it so much. It's just a fucking... 2010 was a cursed fucking time.
2010 was... I was 10.
Oh my God, I keep forgetting that you're a child.
Okay, shut the fuck up, 23-year-old.
How does it feel to be a fucking millennial?
I don't know, I could ask you that, you cunt.
Wait, how did it go again?
Millennial definition. Hold on.
Wasn't it Gen Z or something as well? I don't know, there's so many fucking snowflake generations now.
A person reaching young adulthood in the early 21st century. Cunt.
We need boomers in this fucking world. We need more of them.
No, we don't. No.
Yes, we do.
No.
Yes, we do. We need to get rid of these millennials. We need to get rid of these fucking zoomers. Just bring back the boomers. That's all we need.
Dylan, just because you're suicidal doesn't mean that you can just, kill all... What?
I can do whatever the fuck I want with any specific group of people if I so desire.
So guys, Dylan's publishing his manifesto right now.
Oh my god.
God, Dylan, when is your manifesto coming out?
I am nowhere near even right. Hold on. We should probably define what we're talking about before I actually explain that.
I love that, you didn't even take a second moment. You just, went straight into it.
Because I have a lot of opinions in my mind and I love to shit on people, I figured I'll just write a book. And honestly, after that manifesto thing, this explanation is not helping my case in the slightest.
Not really, no.
But yeah. The only thing is I cannot write, so I'm just kind of noting down things that I hate and just having rants about them every now and then. So yeah, expect the book to come out in the year 20 fuck yourself.
Do you wanna give us a precursor as to what we can expect?
There's a tiny monkey in your brain that goes ugh ugh, threat to survival, start killing liberals, and that's the gist of the book.
Thank you, Dylan.
Life is meaningless.
You're not wrong.
There is no point to any of this. We started out from nothing. We will literally end up in nothing. Why the fuck do we exist?
Do you really want to go into the philosophical thing?
No. No, I do not.
Dylan, you're supposed to say yes. It's on the topic list, you cunt.
When did you fucking add that? Goddamn. Okay, so the fucking... In the beginning of time, there's fucking nothing.
Oh,
then
boy.
Suddenly there's gas. There's fucking gas everywhere, and suddenly that fucking gas that came out of nowhere just clamps together into this one massive fucking orgy, and it explodes. And suddenly that gas, let's actually think. It's gas. You know what gas is as a material? It's fucking gas.
It's not a material. It's a state of matter.
Somehow that fucking bullshit forms into solids and liquids. Liquids kind of make sense. Solids not so much in my opinion, but that's also possible because chemistry is a fucking thing. And all of this happens, and in the end there will be nothing because everything fucking dies. And I'm not talking about humans solely, I'm talking about the existence of the universe. What the fuck are we doing here? Hello, this is Dylan's Panic Attack. How you doing?
I like that you're taking my exact argument from yesterday.
Oh no, we had the same argument. I was on a different topic at the moment. You just based your argument on this.
But I mean, that is interesting to think about. While you're having a panic attack about this, I just think it's really interesting that just imagine, right? In the beginning, absolutely fucking nothing. But there was this tiny amount of everything in the universe. At some point, everything in the known universe, everything in the unknown universe as well, was compacted into one fucking small, minuscule fucking thing. And then that was the Big Bang, because it got so close together that it just fucking exploded. And then, suddenly, there was gas everywhere. And then the universe has this neat thing that's called gravity, where big things attract smaller things. So, all of the gas, at some point, just, randomly collected somewhere, big enough that all the other gas started getting attracted to it. Then it formed up, it got really compact, and then it made a fucking explosion, and now that's a star. AKA, the sun, for example. And then that star, at some point, just exploded. Then it had a big explosion, and suddenly there's fucking flying space rocks everywhere. We were on that giant space rock. And at some point, a bunch of other space rocks, like, came and hit our planet. And we were in those space rocks. As little fucking tiny minuscule organisms. We went into the water, and we just drank fucking chemical soup for, like, I don't know how many years.
At least 2.
At least 2. Guys, take notes for your exams here, okay? we're very trustworthy sources, okay?
Yeah.
You can quote us directly. And then at some point, we were like, Pog, we can have legs and arms and shit.
And that's when the troubles began.
No, the troubles began when we fucking, like, devolved from the great monkey ape to humans.
Yeah. So, yeah. Some would argue even before that, considering what the fuck we managed to do, but I don't know. Like, I am deeply interested in philosophy, not in the sense of, like, I want to study philosophy, but, like, literally nothing makes sense to me in this fucking world. And I just don't understand it at all.
I actually tried to apply for philosophy, higher education.
Nice.
Or a higher education focused around philosophy. But...
See, those higher educations require that you understood basic education, and I didn't. So, you know, I'm working with what I got here.
I mean, you say that, but you're working on a fucking bachelor's degree right now.
You have heard me talk about my school. Like, this feels like you're cheating, honestly, without cheating.
Do you want to just shut in your school for a second, or do you want to keep moving?
I kind of want to dodge that for now, because they feel petty enough that they could actually do something when I publicly announce these things. So, gotta play it safe.
So, guys, turn in 4 weeks when Dylan is suing his university.
Would not be the first time I'm threatening with it. But if you, just to kind of quickly stop wrapping things up with the philosophy and the podcast in general.
Sure.
Just, have you ever thought about the fact that the point in all of this is most likely to just have a good time? Because you're going to die in the end. Everyone you know is going to die. Literally everything is going to die. So there's no point moping about and being like, but I'm sad. But instead of having a good time here, we are the big sad. And also, we spend most of our lives working, and we're not going to even get a retirement, because, let's be real, that's not going to happen with capitalism. But what the fuck did we do wrong? We need to reject humanity and go back to monkey.
I agreed, first of all. But, I mean, I always, like, I don't consider myself, like, oh, I'm a higher being and I am so much better. But, like, what I do, generally, just without trying to, like, you know, convert everyone listening, all the 6 people listening, I'm gonna convert y'all. No, I'm not gonna convert you. I've just, like, come to accept the fact that the world is a fuck, and I'm just trying to find joy everywhere. It's like, what's it called? Is it Confucius? I believe it's Confucius.
Probably.
Oh god, I need to... This is one of the things that I, like, actually cannot get wrong, or I'll feel sad about myself. Yeah, Confucius. That belief of just, like, world is a fuck, be a good person, and just find the enjoyment that you can. Because, like, at the end of the day, right? Like, life's gonna suck, we're all gonna die, but whatever. There's no bigger plan. The universe could give less of a fuck about what we're doing. Everything could give less of a fuck about what we're doing. Just do what's right for you and the people around you. That's my philosophy. Summed up, like, just, like, in not even 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just want to fight the world, basically. This bullshit, I'm gonna work 9 to 5 all my fucking life, earn minimum pay, and maybe have a small little flat. Nah. You're gonna find me in Cambodia swinging from the trees going, unga unga.
turn in next week when Dylan's getting taught by the Viet Congs.
Welcome to this new... Oh yeah, this is the 10th week of this podcast, so...
Oh hey, it's 10 weeks going on.
Yeah, thank you all so much for listening for our podcast for 10 weeks. Let's hope you can bother listening us more. And for the next 10 episodes, we're gonna see me degenerate from a human to an actual fucking primalistic monkey at this rate.
Tune in on episode 21 when I'm just going to be asking Dylan what banana he wants for dinner.
Speaking of which, I need to go eat my fucking...
No, Dylan, we have to wrap up the episode.
I know, don't worry. I'm not that far gone. Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
You do it.
Thank you so much for watching whatever the hell this just was. It's been about 50-ish minutes now, and we truly thank you all for sticking with us for like 10 episodes. That's a huge amount. That's about 10 hours of listening to us. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. My name has been Dylan. This is Alex. Alex, what do you got?
You want to try that one again?
I was hoping you'd play it off. Alex, what do you got for me?